Okay, so here today I'm going to be doing another clearly late night show. And what I'm going to be doing with these late night shows is basically just present you with upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing. And I'm also going to be presenting you with some of the events that will be going on in the near future. So there's actually going to be an event tomorrow in Rhode Island. This one is going to be more of a trap event, but you have the opportunity to go to it. So if you would like the opportunity to see all of the details on this event, go check out my Instagram page. You actually can check out the Instagram page at Clearly Reviews 3. I post a lot of content on there. So if you're interested in seeing more details on that event, go check it out. I'm just going to answer this message real fast. All right, I'm sorry. Shout out to the person in the chat. Much love. I hope everyone's having a good Friday night. As you can see, I don't have a lot going on today, but I definitely am going to be doing a lot of content tonight. I actually just took some shrooms, to be honest with you guys. I just took about zero point 0.5 of shrooms, and I'm going to be doing a lot of editing. So I have a feeling that those shrooms are going to help with the editing process. I definitely have I've been liking the microdose process with shrooms a lot lately. I've been liking it a lot because it helps you stay focused, but it also gives you this very cool, I don't know how to explain it, but it gives you this cool edge and it gives you this kind of self-awareness that I really enjoy. I love shrooms, to be honest with you guys, but it's definitely something that I am kind of nervous in taking anything over a gram. I don't want to trip. I don't want to have a bad trip, so I've been playing it slow a little bit. But this is one thing I really wanted to mention to you guys. I'm actually going to be doing this tournament, and the tournament is the best strain in Massachusetts. This is going to be something that this is something that I've been planning on doing for a long time now, but I really have a good idea of how I'm actually going to get this done now. And the way that I'm going to get this done is by having a bunch of different brands submit in the best strain from their brand, and I'm going to review it. I'm going to also have it go up against another strain. So I'm trying to do this one this week with the brand Skunk. Um, I believe it's Skunk 617, and they are gonna probably be facing up against Exotic Ish. I'm not 100% sure if Exotic Ish is actually 100% going to be in this one yet, but it definitely will be Skunk 617. I definitely will have Skunk 617 in this round for this competition. I want to start doing this more consistently where I have brands facing up against each other so that we can actually see what the best thing in Massachusetts truly is. A lot of these brands have the same strains, to be honest. That's why you won't see a lot of brands actually submit anything in because there's going to be a lot of brands that are scared of this contest. They know that I have a pretty good idea of what the fuck I'm talking about. So there's gonna be a lot of brands that are very, very scared to have me in the game, to be honest. It's gonna be something that is gonna be very terrifying for these re-rockers of the lemon cherry gelato or any brand that is still using sprayed terps. They're gonna be terrified of someone like me. So this is gonna be very cool to do this competition where I actually get to face all of these popular brands up against each other and see who truly is selling the quality. I know a lot of these brands have some very pretty Mylar bags, but that will not win you this competition. That will actually probably make it harder for you to win if you are just investing all of your money into a bag. So I definitely want to make this something that is going to be a very consistent thing, but I want to keep growing it and growing it and growing it. So one day I hope to do this outside of Massachusetts too, but we're gonna start off with Massachusetts, and I want to cover the whole state before I branch out and start going to other states. But I definitely think that this is a very good idea because the um the brands in Massachusetts, there are some really good ones that don't even get the recognition that they should be getting. There's some brands out here that are doing some really good things, but they don't have the views, or they don't have the eyes on them that they should have. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that they actually get all of the credibility that they deserve. And I'm going to do that by showing you guys exactly the strains compared to each other. I'm going to show you it based on the look, the smell, the taste, and of course, the high. That's why in my strain reviews, I always will judge the strains based upon those four things. But I also will give you a few other reasons why the strain is either really good or really bad, because there are some strains that will check off those boxes, but they'll be shitty. And then there's some strains that won't check off those boxes, but they'll be amazing. Or maybe they'll check off only the high and they won't check off the taste, the smell, and those ones that really don't matter, but they definitely will check off the high. So I wanna um I wanna be able to use this contest as a way of showing the strain reviews to the people that don't really want to watch the strain reviews. I know not a lot of people have the patience to sit there and learn about weed. It's not really something that everyone's fully interested in. So I want to actually give you guys something that's easier to watch, and it's going to be very interesting. So this competition is something that I'm really excited for, and I hope it is something that some other people even try. They try it in their state, and I definitely think that it will be something that will be a very good way of keeping the quality control and actually making sure that the quality stays alive, and so that more people can be educated on what quality even is. I know there's a large percentage of the market that has no idea what quality even is, because the stuff that they were passed as quality wasn't even close to what quality really is. So I'm not gonna go too deep in on this topic. I feel like I covered this pretty good for today, but let's get into some more topics. Let's go back to the one where I was talking about the event that is tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure that I will have the privilege of even going to this event, because I'm gonna have a very busy day tomorrow. But this event is going to be in Rhode Island. Um, I think it's Providence. I'm not 100% sure. It's gonna be a trap event though. It's gonna be more of one of those events where it's gonna be a lot of fun, but it's gonna be not the most comfortable environment, to say the least. I would say that this is gonna be an environment that not a lot of people will want to go to, but if you do go to this, you will have a lot of fun. It's way better than those square recreational events where it's just a bunch of people in suits, a bunch of chads. It's not that at all. It's the complete opposite. It's a bunch of people who really love this plant and are invested in it. So I think a lot of people will have a lot of fun if they do go to this event, but I can see why some people will pass up on this one. So, with that being said, there is going to be another event that I'm 100% sure of, and it's going to be on New Year's. This one is going to be the Cannonball, and it's going to be pretty cool. I don't believe you can smoke in it. If I'm being honest, I don't think you can, but I know that you definitely can have a lot of fun. So it's definitely worth it. I would say that you will really enjoy yourself if you do go to it. So I do recommend that you check it out. You can actually find the account at Cannonball 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Almost sure that's their Instagram account. But I'm about to pack up a bowl and smoke because I haven't smoked all day. To be honest, though, I'm not smoking any weed that I even enjoy right now. To be honest, I definitely want to. I want to start branching out and finding more brands that I actually can enjoy, though, because I don't know. I've been getting kind of duds lately. I would say that there is a large there is a big group of like quality brands in Massachusetts, but it's very easy to get trash stuff. So that's why I feel like this channel that I'm doing right now is actually, it has some value. It has a chance of growing because I actually can tell people exactly what's not worth it or what is worth it. So I definitely want to keep this channel alive, and I want to figure out ways of growing it that the people will be really interested in. So I feel like this contest will be one of those ways. I also have a few other things that I have up my sleeve right now that I'm debating on doing. And one of those things that I can mention to you guys is this collaboration with the Instagram account Mass Booth Patrol. This is a account that is doing great things. They are spreading a message that is definitely useful. It is definitely very useful. So I would love to actually team up with this Instagram account and start doing some great things. I think that if me and Mass Booth Patrol were on the same team, we're going to be able to definitely teach a lot of people about the quality, but we're also going to be able to get rid of a lot of brands that are only trying to make money. There's a lot of brands out here that are solely in it for the profit. So I feel like me and Mass Boot Patrol, if we team up together, we're going to be able to completely crush those people. So it's going to be dope to see. It's definitely a work in progress, though. So stick with us on this journey. I'm gonna be smoking some of this Project 4516 today. Not the best thing in the world, but it's definitely pretty good. So let's get to it. Hope everyone's having a good night though. Definitely interested to hear what everyone else is smoking on tonight. I assume that everyone who's watching this is definitely smoking some weed. So what are you guys smoking on? Actually, there's only one person in the chat right now. So what are you smoking on? I should say. I um I definitely am gonna go grab some. There's a lot of really good strains over in Brockton right now, and this is very surprising to me because honestly, there is a lot of shitty stuff in Brockton too, though. So it was cool for me to actually find this dispensary, and this dispensary that I'm speaking about is slipping my brain. I'm pretty sure it's called In Good Health, but there's actually a few good dispensaries in Brockton, such as Canopy, Green for Green for All. I think that's a decent one. There's a few good ones out there, but the one In Good Health is doing some very, very good deals on Bountiful Farms flour, and Bountiful Farms is a very, very good brand. So if you ever have the chance of going out to Brockton, go check out In Good Health. Oh, you going to Emerald Cup? Are you submitting any flour into there? That's dope. I don't know. I really need to I need to get off this probation bullshit so I can start traveling to these different events and stuff. Because if I was able to go to Emerald Cup and do a vlog, I already know that would be huge. It would be a huge opportunity for this channel. Where is Emerald Cup actually? I think I seen a flyer for it, but I might be mixing it up with a different event. I've heard of Emerald Cup a lot though, so I definitely will try to go to that as a thing next year. I think that next year I'll be able to start going out of the state. Shout out to the 4 people who have liked this video though. Much love to all y'all. Oh, you're smoking on some bubblegum gelato too? Who's the bubblegum gelato from? Is it from I hope it's not from Backpack Boys, to be honest. I just got this fire new light that it works very well. So very hyped about that. Honestly, I need to get a lot more new stuff, new equipment, such as a new laptop. I think that'll be huge because it will help with the editing process and all that stuff. But this light definitely is helping. Anyone who has seen my lives before can probably tell the difference. The lighting in the room was trash before, but it's a little bit better now. Sea Junkie is really good. Honestly, I've never even been to California yet, so I haven't tried anything directly from them, but I tried a few different strains that were bred by them, I should say, and they definitely do a very good job. I would say that Sea Junkie is something that is high on the list of strains that I want to try, or brands I want to try. I said strains, but that's dope. Santa Rosa, California. I cannot wait until I get the opportunity to go to California. That is going to be such a cool experience because I already know so many people from out in California. I have a lot of connections that I would definitely love to actually meet in person. I would love to meet those people in person, but I would definitely also love to go to some of these dispensaries that I've just been watching forever. I've been watching their stories, watching all of the stuff on Instagram just forever. So it's definitely gonna be really cool to get the opportunity to go out there. But is that something that you want to do in the future? Is that would you like to enter stuff in the future? I do think that I remember you saying that you grow weed, and by the your name it would make sense. But I remember you were in a live before. You were saying that you grow weed. I'm pretty sure. So are you thinking about putting something into the contest in the future? Because personally, I want to start growing weed very bad. I want to start growing weed in the near future, but I want to make sure that I have the proper setup to do it. And I eventually would love to be growing something on like the level where I can submit it into a contest. That would be super cool. I think that the chance to win a contest is really, really cool. That's why me doing this contest is something that I think will be beneficial for this channel, but it will also be very beneficial for anyone that joins the contest because it gives you an opportunity to not only win, but it gives you an opportunity to show all of these different people that show up to the contest that you really have some high level stuff, you know? It is very good for promotional reasons, but it's also just very good for yourself, to be honest, to see that you're really growing something that's beating everyone else's. It's definitely a nice pat on the back that everyone that is growing weed would love to have. That's interesting. W- Why don't you think you're into the contest? Do you think that it's more do you I definitely can admit to this. I have a very crazy ego. I can admit to it. So, a contest to me it's very appealing. I am someone that loves to be in competition. I can't lie. I have to be honest. I love competition. Friendly competition though. I'm not the type of person that wants to be going blow for blow, like just fighting with someone all day, every day. But I think that having a little bit of competition, a little bit of friendly competition is the perfect thing to fuel that fire that we all have inside of us. Everyone has that fire of motivation, and sometimes you need something to light that fire. So a little bit of competition can be good, you know? It also shows you what you're doing wrong. When you have a little bit of competition, you get to compare with all these different people of who's doing it a little bit better, who's doing it worse, you know? Yeah, honestly, the fact that it's getting legalized nationwide is something that people should definitely feel a little bit more comfortable posting it and all that, but I completely understand. Anyone that is still in that mindset of not taking pictures or posting pictures, I have a lot of respect for them, to be honest. They're very smart people because my generation, we all want to flex. We all want to post pictures. We all want to be that guy. I don't know. It's just, I feel like that is fair to say. I would say that there is a large percentage of people that don't want to, but my generation, for the most part, I would say that there is a lot of people that would just want to post everything they do, just how it is. So I definitely have a lot of I have a lot of respect for you to say that you don't want to post it at all. I would definitely say that still putting it in a competition, you don't have to post it. I would say putting it in a competition is something that you can still benefit from though. Even if it's not like you're benefiting from it by getting a lot of customers, you could still benefit from it just as it gives you confidence. It helps you know that you're actually doing it right. You know what I mean? Because then if you're not doing it right, you get to learn how to do it right? So I think competitions are very good. I've always been interested in seeing who the people that run these competitions though. Most part, I think most competitions are rigged. I don't think that most competitions are fully fair, if I'm just being completely honest. I think that if you look at most of these competitions, it's usually always the same people who are winning consistently over and over and over. And that makes me very, I don't know, very hesitant to ever want to throw my stuff in just any random competition. I definitely would always want to be assured that these people are fully honest. And I don't know. That's why I think that I could do it right. I think I could do it right, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't want to be put in a position where I have to, it's kind of a crazy position, but I feel like if anyone could do it right, it's me. So I might as well do it. I think that I could definitely be very critical about people's stuff without being scared of the blowback. I know that none of these people are going to beat me up. I'm not acting like I'm some tough guy, but it is what it is. I just know that they're not going to do anything to me. That's the thing. It's if someone tells you that you're not doing the best job, if they say that, "Oh, this stuff that you have sucks. This sucks." That's one thing. That's one thing. But if you go and tell them, "Oh, it could be much better if you do this, that, and the third," and you actually explain to them how it could be better, how can you be mad at that? How could anyone be mad at that? If you're mad at that, then you shouldn't be in this game. You should probably not be doing anything, to be honest, because you're not going to be very successful if you get mad when someone tells you to do something better. When if the person tells you just to do it better, that you could be mad, I guess. But if the person explains to you how you can do it better, I don't know. I feel like that's very useful. That's something you should give the money for. If someone's like, dude, you could actually be making so much more money and just be doing it so much better if you just do it like this. And the person gets mad about that, like that doesn't make sense. But I'm going off topic. I definitely think that if I was out in Cali, the competitions would be much easier to organize. It would be a lot easier to do the whole thing. But if I can do it in Boston, I could do it anywhere. Let's say it like that. I think that this area, this state, Massachusetts as a state, is so hard to come up in. If you can come up in Massachusetts, you can do it anywhere. The suckers and haters that live in Massachusetts are crazy. So if I could do it here, I could do it anywhere. Let's say it like that. Yeah, you either win or you learn. That's the thing. A lot of people they get too hung up on their losses, but I don't lose. I learn. That's one thing a lot of people need to learn. They need to learn how to learn. Sounds very weird to say, but I think that's a very something that people really don't even. A lot of people will look at me. They'll be like, "Oh, this dude's stupid. He's stupid. He's uneducated." You're right. I'm not educated, but I have intelligence in some topics. So if you want to learn about weed, I could be your friend with that. But if you want to learn about politics, all that weird shit, go to the next guy. I don't play teams. I'm not someone that is into the sports, you know? I think that sports is the same as politics. That's why only sport that I love is martial arts. It's all on you. I'm going way off topic though. What the hell did I even come here to talk about? I guess I don't even have a real topic. Um that's the thing I love about these things. Streaming is really cool because you could just be honest. You could just be honest and you just, you know, you don't really have to put on any performance. You don't have to come with topics. You can kind of just come and just talk. That's dope. So your family's originally from Sicily? Italian people have always I've always been super interested in like Italian people. The culture is very dope, to be honest. I if you look at like the scene now, like they actually have like this rap scene right now in Italy that is very interesting. It's very interesting out there, to be honest. But I don't really see a lot of American people talking about the rap scene in Italy. But I was just watching this one. I honestly, I think it was a Central C video. It was the Central C. He did something with this Italian guy, so I was like, "What the fuck? I need to check out more of this stuff." Because the beginning line, the guy from Italy says, it's talking about like dissolving someone's face off with acid. It was wildest intro to a song I've ever heard. So I was like, I need to check this guy out. What the hell is this dude about? But I was just thinking about it. I'm like, I would love to go out to Italy. I don't know how I went to talk about that when I from you just saying your family's from. It's probably not a good thing to say. But what do you think the best thing in California is that's smoking right now? Do you think that there is a lot of brands that are selling stuff that is really good, or would you say that there are brands that are selling some stuff that is kind of just average? I would say that the market right now in Massachusetts, for the most part, there is no good genetics. There are a lot of good strains, but it's kind of depending on the batch. Just I feel like that's how it is everywhere. There are different batches of this. You'll get like this one strain that'll be really, really good. You'll go back next time and it'll just be awful, and it doesn't make any sense. But it's interesting to be honest. I feel like I don't know. There's some batches that just are insanely good. But I would say that in Massachusetts, I think everything overall is just getting so much better. I feel like the market is just getting so much better. Even the prices are getting crazy, so much better. I think that there's a very bright future for the mass market and just the market overall in general. Even in Florida, I've been seeing some very good things. I haven't been out there, but I've seen some crazy photos of weed in Florida. The Florida market is definitely going to be really really good soon. But I think that overall I covered everything for today. I would love to start doing a more consistent date of when I do the live streams, but right now the only day that would make sense to me is probably Sunday. I feel like Sunday is not really the best day for the people though. So I'm going to try to figure out what day is going to be the best day and I'm going to plan it out for the people. So definitely be expecting a lot of videos this Sunday. You're actually going to have the opportunity of seeing the vlog of the Harvest Cup. That is going to be posted this Sunday, and I'm gonna have a bunch of other videos posted Sunday. So be ready and definitely Stay blessed. Much appreciation for anyone that has watched this, though. Much love.